Morning, everybody. This is Christine Kowal, the Still Small Voice. So this morning, let's start with a meditation. Close your eyes. Go deep, deep, deep inside to that still small voice, into the peace within, and be guided by the silence. Listen to the silence. If it speaks to you, that's good. If you feel it, that's good. You are with God within. You are God within, oneness. When we are with this oneness, when we are oneness from within, everything comes forth in the way that it's supposed to. But we have to go in and we have to listen and we have to allow the guidance. And we have to take the time. Sometimes when I'm in this place, I have to speak slowly because the guidance comes as I stop and listen for it. And sometimes it just flows through like a conversation. And sometimes it's just silence and I feel it. I feel that click. And that's what we're looking for, that feeling. And once you've achieved that feeling, it's like a deep breath from within. Then you can go on with your day. You can go do what you're doing, or if you want a longer meditation, and I'm going to call it a prayer meditation, then you just stay with it. Then you stay with it, and more comes and more flows out. And the love that flows out, the divine love that flows out, grace and truth, melt the difficult things of our world and shift our world, shift the universe around us. And that is what we're looking for. We're looking for releasing the human world, taking the mind and going inward, going into the God within, the Christ consciousness, the universe, whatever your word is. You go inward into that place, the oneness, and you put your consciousness there, you put your mind there. And when we put our mind in that place, incredible things begin to happen, things that don't happen in the human world. Illnesses, diseases melt away. I've had some food allergies, grain allergies actually, pretty severe for a very large part of my life. They started when I was about 22, and I've had them all my life, and they've sort of gradually got worse and worse, and now they're gone. My food allergies are gone. So things melt away when you live from the God, the oneness within. We do not need to age as we age. We reach a certain age and we think that a certain age in years, and we think that it's a downward spiral from there. What's the point? We are God within. We're God's children from within. God in the beginning. God is our substance. God is the center of our being. God is omnipotence, the one and only power. God is omnipresence, fills all space, omniscience, all-knowing, all wisdom. How could that become ill? How could that have lack and limitation? Our oneness with God from within makes us spiritual beings. That is a spiritual life, but we need to go in there and connect to that place, be with the oneness within, be with God within. That communion, and you feel it. Sometimes it's words, sometimes it's thoughts, pictures, feelings. But you know when it's there, and you know when it's happened, you know when you're connected, you can feel it. And you feel cleaned out. It's a cleaning out process. God flows through us, moves through us, and cleans out all the negativity. We don't need it. We don't need the world to be negative. Our consciousness needs to be clean. And we need to focus our mind within, not without. And follow that guidance, follow those feelings. And the world shifts and changes and becomes a beautiful place. It's almost like, it's not that you can't see what's going on around you in the difficult world. But as you connect more and more, it becomes more distant. And as problems come up, or if they come up, then they are dealt with. But you have to keep your consciousness in that positive place. It's not just about thinking positively, because just putting our minds into a positive place from the outside world means that you have to look away from the negativity. So it's kind of you're still living in a duality, but your focus is on the positive, but you know that the negative is still there. It's still a human life. The physical and mental world are a material world. The spiritual world is a spiritual universe with God, or whatever your word is, as our center. We're going to close with a small meditation. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And go in. Go into the peace, be still. Listen to the silence. God is in the silence. And if you get a message, that's wonderful. And remember, all messages are positive. If they're not, disregard it. Let it go. It's your mind poking at the human world. Go back inside. Go deeper within. Into the deep mind. Down into the... Pull your mind into the depth of your soul, the God within. We love you very much. Have a wonderful day.